It's so funny because I was like literally planning to make a video to come back, but now the timing is just like, sorry, I'm filming this in my car because with everything going on right now, I just like can't, I don't like crying anyway. I'm not gonna cry on camera. I don't like my roommate seeing me cry. I don't like it. But if you haven't heard already, this is crazy. I actually can't. Sorry, I'm like actually gonna have a panic attack. I'm like crashing out and it's so cringe. You're literally 23 years old. Stop crying on the internet about fucking K-pop. But this morning this is the most like crash out scatterbrain shit I've ever done. But this morning, if you haven't heard yet, Dreamcatcher Company announced that Dami, Gayan, and Handong will not be renewing their contracts. But that the group is still together as 7, basically. They're doing a Mamamoo, which basically means they're not coming back, which means we'll never hear from them again. Sorry, I've like tried to stay optimistic, but like knowing everything we know about all these other groups that have gone through the same thing, it's hard, okay? It's really hard to think that they'll come back or have once a year or, you know, do something like that. It's just really hard to imagine that that's how that's gonna go down, just given that every other group that has said that hasn't been able to do so. And like, yeah, you know, the group can't last forever, but for some reason, like, I never thought when they said contract renewal it was only 1.5 years, right? Like, am I crazy for thinking that it was maybe like 3 or 4 years, or like half the length of the other one? I don't know. They don't ever release the details of that, so like, you never know. But on the bright side, it does look like Jiu, Sua, and Yuyeon will be a subunit. So it's like VVs, but I don't know. And that Xian will be in a band, joining a band, debuting a band, lead vocalist, whatever. Which honestly is really sick for her. I know that's like what she used to do when she was in high school. Like, she was a part of a band. Like, I'm sure for her that's like the dream, right? And so I'm very interested to see how that will go, because like that's our main vocalist down. But I just keep thinking about how I didn't go to the concert in November because I couldn't because of like monetary funds. I was like, oh, they renewed their contracts, like there'll be more tours. Girl, there's not gonna be a swimming pool, you stupid slut. Like, what is that TikTok audio? That's how I feel right now. And it's just kind of weird that it just low-key came out of nowhere. Like, for how open they talk about like loving each other and being best friends. I know it's like all a show for media, right? Like, don't be delulu, like don't actually think. But they're like one of the few groups that actually seem like best friends. But I also know like the shit that they went through to get to where they are. So like, I kind of get it. But yeah, this is just a mess. It's just a ramble. I'm sorry. I had to put up something relatively quickly. It's so funny because I was like, I just need to make a reaction to something to like come back to this channel because they haven't had many activities, but like I didn't want the channel to just die. Also, complete side tangent, there will be an update coming later as to why I didn't post for 8 months. There were very important reasons that are still continuing to this moment. But of course, after making a channel to solely cover Dreamcatcher right before they disbanded, I feel like I have to make this video right now. And thank you to the viewers that are still here after my little hiatus. I know it looks rough, but I mean, as every idol does for a comeback, I did do my hair, so that was the comeback hair. I wish I could show it under better circumstances, but I will be making my solo debut. Obviously, I want to do like a more in-depth video talking about like my personal experience with the group. Because there's just so much there, it really is. And like, people say like, oh, this group's music saved my life, or this was like in this part of my life. Also, this front camera makes me look a fucking mess. Really clocking my tea right now. But like, that group really did change my life, and it really was there at like the perfect time that I needed that, you know? But I guess that's gonna be it for this video. It's gonna be it for this whole channel that I've literally named after them and wanted to be them so bad. But no, I do plan on reacting to some stuff later this week. I might wait a couple days if I'm still, like, this is gonna have me depressed for a minute. I don't know if I'm ready to cover NMIXX or Le Sserafim this week, but we will get back on the grind. I am back in school. Again, the update video will come out later, but I just felt like I had to get on here and share this for those who don't know. I mean, it's been everywhere. It's all over Reddit. It's all over Instagram, at least my feeds, but like, I am, obviously, will still be standing all 7 of them and watching whatever they do. Guyan being an actress is going to be so interesting, and I'm so excited for her. Dami as a soloist will be interesting. I feel like low-key she could just be a producer and go the Soyeon route and just like make her own group and just slay. And honestly, after reading their letters, which we'll get into later on as well, Hendong seemed like a goodbye. Like, she's not coming back. If she's going back to China, typically, you know, idols that are Chinese don't tend to come back very often after they leave, like, for understandable reasons. She's been away from her family for like 10 years. But it's just like a lot to handle right now. And yeah, call me cringe, clown on me all you want. I can't believe I'm crying about it either. But like, I literally woke up, saw a notification, and just started bawling my eyes out. And made a TikTok 5 minutes later. Like, I wasn't even fully awake yet. So, that's going to be it for this one, guys. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. Let me know your feelings, your emotions, what you're taking away from this in the comments below. And be on the lookout for some, like, tribute videos. Just some videos talking about my experiences with the group. I did get to meet them once. So, like, I just... And we'll hold out hope that they still release some kind of single or something, because the contract technically expires, what, like next week or the week after. I would love for them to do like one more fan song. I don't even need a whole album, but we can't go out on a Christmas song, y'all. We really can't. Like, they can't just G-friend us like that. And I don't really think they would. I think there will be something coming out. My Delulu ass, even if it's like a remix album or something, like, I think they will... a repackage maybe with like one additional final song on it. I don't know, Bon Voyage and stuff like makes so much more sense now. But yeah, that'll be it for this one. Again, I apologize for how much of a mess I am. I just feel like I had to come on here, given that my entire channel was dedicated to them, as small as it is. But I will see y'all later. Bye.